YouTube, how y'all doing? You got Stud Style Tarot back up in the building. What's good, y'all? It feel like it's been a little minute. I was trying to clear my table. I really was. Forgive me. Forgive me. It's been going down, though, in these spiritual streets. I've been trying to replenish my energy. And, man, I didn't get a chance to clear my table. My apologies. Is that better, y'all? See, that was quick. Okay. So y'all heard the song that started, Will You Be There in the Morning by Lettucey. To love me, to love me. Wouldn't that be nice if this is what Nunu is thinking about right now at this time about you, collective? Will you be there in the morning to love me? Love me. And not go anywhere. That forever love, right, collective? That I ain't going nowhere kind of love, right? You ever meet somebody and somehow you just feel like you ain't going nowhere? I know that's kind of drastic, but you just feel so cool, or, you know, you just feel that energy where you feel like this is somebody that you could see yourself seeing every day. Hey, I think a lot of us have lost that. You know, your forever person, somebody you can see yourself seeing every day. Like, you never get tired of being around them. Sometimes you may even feel like you always want to be around them. Never separate, right? I know. That's that connection. Always want to be together. Always want to be connected. Y'all know today's day, you know, we got people that actually, you know, be falling asleep on the phone with folks. Or what, the video chat now? Is that the thing? Hey. Sleeping together when there's distance. You know, you got to find ways to make things work. Now, as I'm putting up my divine headquarters, I do want y'all to know that that ancestral protection is real. That ancestral... Wait, hold on, y'all. I got to put on my light. Y'all know how we do it over here? Yes. That ancestral protection is real. Your ancestors don't play about you. And they not gonna let nothing, nobody, nothing to come across that shield. of protection. You're heavily protected. That's a blessing. Like, even if you didn't pray, your ancestors are covering you. That's a beautiful thing. Because sometimes, you know, even when you don't talk to your ancestors, they still on their job. You gotta love that. But see, it's time to change that, y'all. And it's really time to start connecting with those ancestors. Your spirit team. So I'm trying to clear the table, y'all. And we have back and forth energy. So the reason why your spirit team is protecting you is because they know this is somebody who only want to be in and out. They're not trying to be here for a long time. This is a temporary lover. The card says emotional yo-yo, on and off, confusion. This is somebody who really don't know what they want. They don't. Because they don't know what love is what I just heard. They don't know what love is. And that's the problem. They don't know what a real healthy relationship looks like. They've never seen it. They're used to toxic energies. People who may be connected to the hidden realm. This card says hidden realms create conscious awareness. You have to create it. And somehow, maybe this person has a blockage. They're not able to create. Because we did see that they're confused, right? Create conscious awareness. How do you do that? Become conscious. Open your third eye. Wake up. Yeah. That's how you do it. And a lot of people are still sleeping out here, collective. Look at this energy when I split the deck. Oh my God. This card says Kundalini rising. Ignite your passion for life. So maybe this is somebody who's having a Kundalini rising. Wow. After that Kundalini awakening. Now that looked like little fires, flames, burning along someone's spine, right? But then it went all the way to the crown. I don't know why I'm hearing like a rising phoenix energy. That Kundalini rising is given like a phoenix rising energy in your spirit. Could that be somebody that's in your energy going through that, we gonna see, y'all. We gonna see. Because instead of it happening sexually for somebody, maybe it's happening spiritually. Somebody's soul is rising from the ashes because they were in that dark energy, right, collective? That hidden realms, that back and forth, not knowing what they want, the emotional yo-yo. And that's why Spirit was protecting you from them in that energy until they had that Kundalini rising, huh? Let me say my prayer, y'all. Angels, ancestors, and guides, thank you so much for your covering and your protection as I channel these messages for the collective. Anybody, known or unknown, Spirit, sending any negative energy my way, return it back to the sender, Spirit, 1,000-fold, and bind it to them. So mote it be. In the Most High God's name, we pray. Ashe, Ashe. Now, y'all, I couldn't help but go back to Spirit Radio. And we have It's Gonna Rain playing by Kelly Price. It's about to rain, huh, Spirit? Uh-oh, that don't sound good. It's about to rain for who? Or is it about to rain abundance? Or is it about to be rain from a storm? We gonna find out, y'all. Now, you know, I stay getting these new decks. You know, something's telling me to open this one right here. First deck for the night. At the bottom of the deck, we have, this card looks like a magician, but it actually looks like a tarot reader. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. It says, the stars whisper your destiny. Follow their ancient light. Don't she look like a psychic? A tarot reader? Maybe this was your destiny, collective. And with you being this psychic reader, this high priestess energy, Spirit is about to make it rain for you. It's gonna rain. You about to be abundant. Your life is about to be different moving forward as a psychic medium, a tarot reader, this new career that you are embarking in because the divine somehow led you as you had this awakening to your divinity. Now you're using divination tools to maybe tap in to that hidden realm of knowledge from the divine, from source. This card, when I split the deck, says, a hidden talent will bring you great success. Collective. Didn't I just say this new career that you're about to embark on? this tarot reader, stepping into your divinity, connecting to those hidden realms, these mysterious, occult like practices that some people get confused as being devil energy. But when you are of the light, you are stepping into your divinity as a high priestess, a prophet, a prophetess. Bottom of the deck, we have a magical journey is about to begin. Prepare yourself. See? Once that third eye opened, huh, collective? Look at what opened up for you. Don't that look like a pyramid? Connection to the ancestors. But this looks like little tinctures and potions, maybe medicine, right? Candles, herbs. You being a healer, as well as a tarot reader. Collective, y'all let me know if this is resonating, because this is the message that Spirit is giving me today. It's sounding really powerful. And I haven't even gotten a card out on the table. Okay. Wow, y'all see that? I spoke too soon, right? Spirit also telling me to take these. See, it's a lot going on. I can already see it. So this card right here is on top of everything. And isn't this card looking like that tarot reader? A new opportunity will bring you closer to your goals. See, we keep talking about success being around the corner for you. You tapping into these spiritual gifts, being a psychic medium, being a tarot reader, being a prophetess, being a high priestess. Now, this card looks like it's in the upright and crossing, which this card was on top of it all, right, y'all? This card was on top of it all. Wow, look at this card. This card says, a loved one from the past will re-enter your life. Oh, shoot. This is in the upright and crossing, huh? But now these other cards here, y'all see this? This one's covering this one, which is covering this one, which is covering this. I guess it's all relevant, huh, collective? It's all relevant. Before I go any further, I gotta do it. Chicago boy. A city boy, huh? Somebody living a fast life in that Chicago boy energy. Is that who's returning from the past to your life? This card says, your creative energies are in full bloom. Express yourself. Oh, shoot. Somebody seeing your creative energies in full bloom. Express yourself. Followed by, wow, these cards are amazing. The imagery, y'all. You see this? This card says, A time of great prosperity is coming. Prepare yourself. Ooh-wee. Prepare yourself, collective. They said a time of great prosperity is coming. I don't know why I heard a divine prosperity. Because y'all heard me say divine. So now we have these cards. Well, this one's in the upright and crossing. Okay. I gotta read it. Hold on, y'all. I gotta read it. Your intuition is your greatest strength. Trust it. And I'm telling you, I'm looking at this table here, and I'm seeing more cards on the table. You know, crystals. Look, the crystal ball. The mystic smoke coming from the crystal ball. Those cards were crossing, right? Let's get it right. And then now, look, this is one card, okay? In the upright and crossing. This card says, a protective charm will bring you safety and peace. Still more tarot cards. Candles, tinctures. You know what? I do have me a charm that I could wear as I give this reading. Spirit is directing me to put it on, y'all. Y'all that know me from Beagle, y'all know what that is. Of course, my obsidian crown. Had to do it. Yes, a protective charm will bring you safety and peace. Upright and crossing. So see, wait a minute. These cards that came out crossing, Spirit told me these are the things that somebody was trying to affect in your life, but they didn't stop it from happening for you. So like this card right here, for example, it says, a loved one from the past will re-enter your life. But see, it came out in the upright and crossing, right? That's because you're being protected. Remember we saw that with the ancestral shield? You're being protected from this person that's trying to come in from the past. See, you about to have this great prosperity in your life. It says your creative energies are in full bloom. Express yourself. That's probably what's about to be your prosperity. Things that you're doing where you're being creative as you do it. Meanwhile, you know, these cards that came out in the upright and crossing, it says a time of great prosperity is coming. Prepare yourself. Somebody was trying to affect your prosperity. This card says, your intuition is your greatest strength. Trust it. This was somebody who was trying to block your intuition, block your third eye, trying to tamper with your crown behind the scenes. And this card now says, a protective charm will bring you safety and peace. But this is somebody who probably could have been using charms, magic, spells, charms to affect your safety and your peace. You see how Spirit uses me? That's why these three cards are crossing. Because this person from the past was trying to affect these areas of your life. You probably were already receiving messages about this. Because you are a psychic medium, a tarot reader, a prophetess, a high priestess. All these powerful things you are. And these people were hating, or this past person was hating on these spiritual blessings. Now, y'all remember I told y'all, Spirit told me to grab 2 more cards out the deck after all of that fell out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now these 2 cards make 7, 8. This card says, a magical encounter will change your life forever. Followed by a sacred ritual will bring you clarity and insight. Wow. So see, you know what I just heard, y'all? With these 2 cards that came out right here. This magical encounter that will change somebody's life forever is that this spell work that they were sending to you has returned back to them. And it has changed their life. And now, as a result of that spell work, it's bringing them clarity and insight. They could have been at this table doing this spell work, and it came back on them. You see their table of candles. Looks like little spells, little. Well, yeah, they got like, you know, a little book. Look like some powders and potions and yeah, I just heard Spirit say divination abuser. I'm telling you, I can't help what I hear as I look at these pictures. You know, this looked like somebody brewing something, right? In a pot. I'm just going off the imagery, y'all. Somebody been doing spell work towards you, and it went back on them. Bottom of the deck, we have a mystical connection will bring you unexpected allies. See, this is the energy. So with you being a mystic, a tarot reader, possibly, a seer, because that would be the high priestess. She's also a seer, the prophetess. You know, you could also be a hearer. You know, that's called clairaudient. You know, when you hear things. And I'm not talking about schizophrenia. Okay? Let's not get it confused. When your ancestors are talking to you and they're trying to warn you, you'll hear a message just as clear as I'm talking to you. Just like how I heard divination abuser, somebody who was supposed to be divine like yourself, collective, but they use their powers and abuse their powers and use them against you. And now, thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. And now that this spell work is coming back on them, this is what's giving them that Kundalini rising, because they are burning. They are. They have to see the confirmations. They are burning. They're having to rise from something that they burnt down to a crisp. This bridge between you and them. They burnt this bridge. So now that they're having this Kundalini rising, because the spell work that they were sending on you is coming back on them. And now as a result of that, your energy now, as we see at the bottom of the deck, is that a mystical connection will bring you unexpected allies. You about to connect with somebody that's going to wound up creating like an alliance, aka an ally, somebody that you didn't expect that was going to partner up with you. This is somebody who's manifested you having a replacement. They forfeited their spot doing this spell work. And see, it's crazy because Spirit been telling me with these 8 cards, I could take these 8 and now clarify hold on, y'all. These and get more information. Wow. So see, this past person who wants to return, they trying to return because, hold on. They're not experiencing any peace, and they're not safe right now. They going through that karma. This person want to come back your way after doing spell work on you. This card says, your intuition is your greatest strength. Trust it. See how it's coming out to clarify the fortune teller, the tarot reader. Your intuition told you everything you needed to know about this past person. You already know they trying to come back. But Spirit is already showing us that you about to get a new ally, an unexpected one. Somebody you probably didn't see coming. A mystical connection will bring you unexpected allies. So this person could, let's say, be coming in and have kids, you know, and now this is your new family that you're now a part of. This card right here in the upright, it says, your creative energies are in full bloom. Express yourself. A magical encounter will change your life forever. So see, I think somebody was sitting at this table doing spell work to try to stop you from being creative as well. But it didn't work because both cards are in the upright. That part. And now this final card that was in the upright and crossing, it says, a time of great prosperity is coming. Prepare yourself. See, this is somebody who, remember, this card was in the upright and crossing. They were trying to stop your prosperity. But what's happening is a sacred ritual will bring you clarity and insight. So see, them trying to send spell work against your money, now they're seeing how they're not getting any money over there where they're at. And that could be as a result of this spell work coming back on them. They're not able to manifest. They're not able to be creative. And they were trying to stop you from being creative. But they didn't stop anything, is what these cards are telling me, collective. Now, I'm going to pull another deck out to clarify these cards. But we done already got the tea, right, collective? Ooh. See, I'm not even really familiar with this deck, but Spirit is telling me to take a chance and use it. So don't judge me, y'all, okay? I'm still working on learning these cards. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool card. But in this deck, it says trust. So you trusting the divine, trusting your intuition, and taking that leap of faith, right? But see, this fool don't look like a fool. This fool look like a divine feminine, a empress energy, a queen. Look, somebody giving and receiving. Six of Pentacles. You taking that leap of faith towards other opportunities that will have equal reciprocity is what I heard. You know, this last situation that you were in, there was no equal reciprocity. So you about to be a fool and take a leap towards equal reciprocity with someone else. Right, collective? Because you know this person fumbled you. solar plexus chakra at the bottom of the deck. See, this is you using your willpower, your life force energy, your psychic abilities, you standing in your strength and pursuing your creative endeavors right now. You being very, very creative right now because you being led by the divine to do things, to start things, to birth things now at this present time. See, teach. But this is the Hierophant in this deck. This is somebody who you've learned a lesson. You've learned your lesson. You don't need to repeat a cycle. What's happening is now because of your lessons that you've learned, you're going to be able to teach other people. You being a spiritual teacher, you're going to be able to teach other people from what you've been through on your journey to becoming the prophet, the prophetess, the high priest, the high priestess. Y'all take it how it resonates. You know, y'all, how they say, put yourself where you go. If you're a man, woman, take it how it resonates. This person, collective, was a catalyst for you. And you were a catalyst for them as well. Because as you can see, they had to learn the hard way, right? They had to get karma. That spell work had to return back to them. Look at all these chakras. Crown chakra, energy, you being able to hear your intuition loud and clear when it comes to this person. You are all the way woke. Wasn't I talking about waking up in the beginning of this message? This card looked like it flipped over in the reverse. It did, y'all. It's a major arcana. Seek in the reverse. Okay. So now I gotta look up what the 9 card is. That's the Hermit in the reverse. Wow. See, this person is not hearing the divine. They're not seeing things clearly. This is somebody, I just heard Spirit say, that's delusional. Somebody who's not single. Because the Hermit is somebody who's by themselves. This is somebody who's not single. But they're not hearing Spirit. They're not hearing the divine. And you do. Remember, we seen solar plexus chakra and the crown chakra fully activated. Fully activated right now at this time. See? 6 of Pentacles energy. Giving and receiving. This is somebody who may want equal reciprocity with you, but they are not in a good energy, collective. They're not in their light energy. This is given they still in their shadow. Shadow energy. They're not at peace. Really, Spirit? These cards are kind of sticking. It's a new deck. All right, Spirit. This is 3 cards. I had to get from the bottom. See, me getting them cards from the bottom of the deck is already giving me an energy of somebody not doing too good. Look at here. Crown chakra. You already know this is somebody who's not in a good energy. Hermit in the reverse. They're not connected to the divine. 16. I think that's the Tower. Followed by 15. Didn't I call it out, y'all? Y'all know that 15 card is the devil energy. But see, this card says master. Was somebody able to master pulling heartstrings? Oh, wait, keeping their heart in a cage. Wow, this almost looks like 3 pillars. This is somebody who's a master at controlling their emotions. Keeping their feelings in a cage. Wow. Spirit is telling you they still could be in that energy, collective, wanting to come in and rebuild this tower. This tower moment. But see, look at how on this card, the tower is a woman. You could have been their karma, right, collective? This earth angel energy. 16, 15. Yup. Divinely orchestrated to happen this way. For this person to have a tower moment and get their karma, because they can't be in this devil energy manipulating and trying to control their feelings and emotions, holding them back. Holding back their feelings, playing games, not seeing the truth. Because we see them, the hermit in the reverse, daydreams and decisions. Wow. 7 of Cups energy, huh? There's that confusion. Daydreams and decisions. Wow, this is their energy. This is somebody who's living in a fantasy. And they don't want to choose. They don't want to make a decision. They like being the master of controlling their emotions. Playing games with people. Obsessing. Having addictions. Being toxic. Because they're keeping their feelings away from you. Keeping their heart on lock is what I just heard. But they're not even single. So see, this is giving this player energy. Somebody who's still a player, huh, Spirit? Wow. Okay, so we had a card that some cards that fell on the table before these cards fell on top of them. We have sadness and isolation. So I guess this is the Three of Swords. Yes. Okay, I'm about to eat. Three of Swords. Followed by just breathe. Four of Swords. Three of Swords. Four of Swords. Strengthening bonds. This is given the Ace of Pentacles because it's got the 1 on it. Find balance. 2 of Pentacles. So this is somebody who's heartbroken. They're experiencing sadness. But this card is given that they out here pretending to be happy. You know, at the bottom of their feet is them balled up. See? In that ocean of emotion. That's how they really feeling. But they out here portraying this light energy like they're okay when they're really not okay. They need to heal. They need to heal. But they over here still wanting this Ace of Pentacles with you. A new beginning with the gift. But they're still imbalanced. Not knowing what they really want to do. Now, Spirit left these two. These two cards were underneath this. Wow. See? So ultimately for this person, success and growth. Success and growth. I think this is somebody who's in this Eight of Swords mental prison. Oh, wait, no. No. This is somebody who wants equal reciprocity with you, collective, because you're having this success and growth. Eight of Pentacles. This is the Eight of Pentacles. But they need to heal. They're not healed. We saw the Hermit in the reverse. They're not even trying to seek the truth. They don't want to know the truth. They don't care about the truth. Bottom of the deck. Observe. Wow. This is the Hangman. Wow, this is giving somebody who needs to make a sacrifice. Somebody who's stuck in Hangman, having to maybe watch you, because if they're still in devil energy, they're not going to be able to come back to you until they heal. So what's happening is they're going to be stuck with someone else here while you have your rainbow. See your rainbow? They're going to be stuck watching you have your rainbow while they over here in this heartbreak energy with somebody that they look like they really not happy with. Yeah, they in hangman. They stuck. Ooh. Okay. We have opportunity beckons. So see, this is, I believe, the Four of Cups. You know, you're rejecting this person. And because they're being rejected, they're in this Five of Cups energy, needing to change their focus. Yeah, because we've seen them in the hangman. They stuck on you. They stuck on wanting equal reciprocity. Wow. They in this magician energy, trying to manifest you. Wow. Probably seeing you in this magician energy, manifesting everything in your life right now. Wow. Yeah. Even though they tried to stop it. Even though they tried to stop your manifestations. See, this is somebody who does need to change their focus. They need to get out of that devil energy. You know, they focused on the wrong things. And then, oh my God, there was a card behind the change your focus. I didn't even see it. Wow, Six of Cups. Somebody who is someone from your past. Somebody who is nostalgic about you. Somebody who is thinking about you right now at this time. Looking back at old memories, memorabilia, anything they have of yours. But this is also telling me that this is somebody who you're leaving in the past. Did you hear my dogs on that one? Somebody you're leaving in the past. Someone who also feels like y'all have a past life. And you probably do. But see, this could be a past life karmic that's trying to keep you on a karmic wheel. Collective. That's what this is looking like. And they're not trying to let you go. No. They're still trying to hold on. Sound like somebody's angry too. I got a card trapped in the box, y'all. This card says 10 of Wands. This is somebody who has a lot of burdens, a lot of responsibilities now. It says burden and stress, anxiety and defeat, burnt out. Somebody feeling defeated, somebody who's burnt out right now. Bottom of the deck, the moon. Is this what's being hidden from you right now? This is somebody who really got a whole lot of burdens and they stressed out and they experiencing a lot of anxiety. See, this is somebody who's still living in an illusion. We saw that with the Seven of Cups energy at the bottom of the deck. Remember, y'all? This moon energy says illusions and hidden, confusion and secrets, uncertainty. This is somebody who just might be trying to keep up this illusion and just might be keeping some secrets hidden from you that I heard spirits say they gonna take to their grave. Now I got some cards that flew out the deck and fell to the floor, y'all. Looks like 3. We got 1 card covering, one card. Wow. Y'all ready? This is how the cards fell out. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright and crossing. This is the King of Cups in the reverse, followed by 3 of Cups in the reverse. This is given that this is fated for this distorted masculine to not have a reconciliation with you. It's fated, the Wheel of Fortune, that they can no longer have this reconciliation with this sun energy. I'm sorry, with this star energy. You're the star. They can't have this reconciliation. They can't heal this. Even though they want to heal things with you, collective. Queen of Cups energy. The Queen of Cups. Look, thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. The Queen of Cups is coming out with King of Pentacles. Now see, collective, you could be receiving that replacement that I was talking about. This King of Pentacles that's coming into your life. Star energy still at the bottom of the deck. This card says hope and healing, inspiration and faith, positivity and wish. Yeah, we got 2 kings on the table. 1 in the reverse, 1 in the upright. Y'all know who's who. That Queen of Cups is getting new. You got a King of Pentacles coming in for you. While this King of Cups, who's in their feelings and they're still distorted, is not going to be able to reconcile with you. Okay, Spirit, I'll take it. I'll take it. Dang, it almost looked like it's in the reverse and crossing. Emperor in reverse and crossing. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands energy. Yeah, this distorted masculine who thought he was going to come back in and be this Emperor in reverse, a divine counterpart in a reverse. No. They thought they was going to be a divine counterpart in the reverse and come in towards you in a Page of Wands energy. Are they serious? They thought they was going to be able to come in and still flirt with you? Still be flirtatious? What did I start this reading off with when I started the message? That ancestral protection shield is all around you, collective. Okay? This person ain't getting in. They are not able to reconcile. There will be no reconciliation. They're still imbalanced. Okay? They're just in their feelings because they're nostalgic about you. But we already seen the Hangman. They stuck where they at, collective. They can't leave. Okay? Keep going forward. You got a King of Pentacles coming in. And that's husband or wifey. Y'all take it how it resonates. I'm going to leave it there, y'all. Till the next time. So much love and light. Y'all be good to each other. And until the next time, namaste.